It's funny and ironic how you mentioned that, because this is the first time I've actually mentioned it out loud. The two people that really know me, like my wife, my brother, I've probably mentioned to them, but I haven't mentioned this story to anyone. And yeah, I did give up. I did regret just be like, oh my God, I'm hurt. But I'm not hurt. I just didn't want it to go on because push came to shove. And it doesn't eat away at me anymore because it's gonna. I've accepted it, and I've accepted that I use that as an excuse. I've used, but I wanted to experience going out. I wanted to experience drinking while I was young. I remember in my year 12 formal, there was an after party. I did not go to the year 12 formal for my back in the days because I had a fight the following week. That I regret. However, I'm a world champion now. I'm a multiple world champion now. So there is no reason why to dwell in the past about missing something. It's either, accept it, let it go, and move on. And that loss that I happily accepted, that you just got to learn how to just let it go and just move forward. Because just dwelling in the past, saying, oh my gosh, I've learned how to let it go because I paid the consequences of it, and the consequences of me going down and staying down is paid for. Now I won't let that ever happen again and use that as an excuse. So every bad experience like that can be seen as a stepping stone. And that's what I've done.
No, and the reason I bring it up is, like I always say, it's easy to win. Winning is easy, right? Like, I mean, it's not easy because obviously, you've got another guy that's trying to win too. So I'm not saying the actual getting the win is easy, but once you get the win, it's easy. You can post it on your socials. You can, you're the hero, right? But the losses, I think, is what defines people.
It does,
right?
It really, really does.
And I always say that, depending on who you are, like some people try to make excuses.
Yeah.
Some people try to shy away from it. I mean, the amount of times that fighters, say like they'll clearly have a loss, and it's not even by a decision by a bad judge's call or whatever. Like they were taken out of the fight, they gave up, whatever. And they'll turn around and go, I'm still undefeated. And it's like, well, no, you're not. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And then you have others that are like, yes, I take this loss.
Yep. And move on.
I totally accept this loss.
Yep.
I'll learn from the loss.
Yep.
And I move on. And it's usually those ones that I find end up like bouncing back a lot quicker.
Yep.
And I guess that's why I find it interesting. Like, and that's what I mean. Like the fact that it wasn't a loss, but it was a loss that you gave up on. Like, does it sometimes just eat away? Like because you're just like, damn, I really let myself down there.
Yeah, like I mentioned, just use everything as a stepping stone.